like the Marines, like the military. This is the military. This is a spiritual military. I want to get Ezekiel 37:201. Yeah, you're gonna burn this place up. As you can see, it's getting out of control, bro. You know, it's getting out of fucking control. And you know what? They knew what it was doing in the 70s. These Rothschilds, they knew. That's why we got to constantly talk about these motherfuckers. Yo, they cause all this shit. In the 70s, that women's liberation movement, they did that on purpose because they know, yo, let's get the women out the house. Talk about women, women freedom, women. No, it was bullshit. It was to make money out of women, and it was to destroy the household. Give women all the liberty. And then women got all the freedom, and then what happened? They know. Take the woman out the house, have her buck up Eve, have buck up against Adam, have the serpent come in between them, and then you can destroy the nation. Then you get then the boys don't have their daddy, the girls don't have their daddy. Don't you know girls, little boys need their daddy and mommy? Right. Not just fucking mommy. The scriptures say honor your father first, right, then your mother.
In this society, Mother's Day comes before Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like it says, honor your father, then our mother. But in this society, you ain't supposed to celebrate these pagan holidays anyway. But Mother's Day comes first, then Father's Day comes. And when Father's Day comes, that shit ain't even about nothing.
Because Esau does that. And then they have...
Mother gets supposed to get 3 times your blessing.
And you know what's heavy? It said, you look at breast cancer, they got a whole bunch of fundraisers. But what about ball cancer? What about balls cancer? We carry, don't you know you have millions of seed in your balls right now? We're carrying the nation in our balls, in our nutsacks. Literally, man. Literally, you yourself, you from the tribe of Judah, let's say every black man, so-called black man, Judite dies, and you're the only one, don't you know you can bring all of them back, just one? You could bring back the nation. We carried the seed. The man carries the seed. Yeah. You have sex with a woman, you put that seed into that woman. And then she's the incubator, she's the oven. 9, 10 months, she have a child. But the nationality is determined by the father, not by the mother, by the father. That's why these Jewish pieces of shit, they go by the mother. Because the Bible goes by the father, they fucking know this. They fucking flip everything, bro. That's why this is a total mind fuck. That's why people hear the truth, they, oh shit! It takes some time. It takes some time to come back, you know, like some people, oh shit, everything I've been told is a lie. That's why sometimes you gotta come back, it takes some time, man. It's shocking, bro. That's not well, everything's like, oh shit, everything, you know?
Yeah. It takes time for it to register. Yeah, kind.
Ezekiel chapter 37.
You don't want to start read the whole chapter.
Whole chapter? Right,
yeah, that's bad, brother.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1. The hand of Yahweh was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh, and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley. And
hey,
lo,
open valley. Now this is the death valley. David said that. The valley is shadow of death. And this is symbolic. You know Undertaker, remember Undertaker? He used to come out the casket and he used to fight against Cain. That's us. Jacob fighting Cain, Esau. That's what that was. So the bones is representing us in a dead state, in slavery. So we're Undertaker coming out the casket, coming back to who we are, being alive again. And we're in the dead. When you call yourself black, you call yourself Muslim, you're in a dead state. You're in a comatose, man. All right?
And lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live?
Can these bones live, man?
And I answered, O Lord Yahweh, thou knowest. And he said, and again he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh.
Right, that proves they ain't talking about chicken bones. Right. It's spiritual talk, parabolic talk, right?
Thus saith Yahweh unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you.
Breath into you, the breath of life. And with Adam, this is when you're alive. This is death. This is nothing but death. This brings you alive, man. This is eternal life, man. Don't you know there's no such thing as death to the Most High? It ain't nothing, man. We look at it as death because we're in this flesh. Oh, if I die, don't you know when you die, you're in peace? Why you make sure to rest in peace? You don't gotta suffer no more. You don't gotta go through pain no more. You don't gotta pay bills no more. You don't gotta worry about being shot down by the fucking cops.
So my question is there such thing as hell?
We're in hell right now, brother. This is hell.
We're in hell. Okay, brother, we're in hell right now.
This is hell.
What about the people that do all this crazy shit while we're here right now? When they die, what happens?
Well, they all give me that in Ecclesiastes 12:7. And hold that though. That's a good question, brother. You just said that earlier too. That's why you know it's going to be a big change coming. Like we said before, when you die, this white man teaches you that shit. They teach you in the school systems and the media, there's a place where you burn forever. So love everybody, be nice, because they want you to forget about this shit, man. Heaven and hell are conditions on earth. But when you die, you go to the spirit world.
Right.
When the Heavenly Father, spiritual realm, so to say, the fifth dimension, they call it the fourth dimension, the spiritual realm where the angels is at, where all our loved ones are that passed on. Go ahead. But this is, hell is conditions on earth. And we're in hell right now.
Like they say, the black man's heaven is the white man's hell.
Right.
And the white man's heaven is the our people heaven.
And this is hell right here.
Right.
When you're ruling on top, when you're in rulership, you're in the heaven. You're in the heavenly seat. You have islands, you have servants, you have people serving you, you on top. There's a slave and a slave master. The slave is in hell. The slave master, that's the one that's in heaven. Go ahead. But when you die, there is a spiritual world where you go. And you get judged here on earth when you come down. Every 3-4 generations. That's why we went in slavery, because we broke the commandments back then, and we paid for it in this time. And now the white man's gonna pay for what he did back then in this time. But let me bring this down. Let me get this question. I got you.
This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 7.
Good.
Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was, and the spirit shall return unto Yahweh who gave it.
Because your spirit is fire and energy, which can be destroyed. The white man's science even says that.
Okay.
Right?
I heard him say Yahweh.
It's Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. I am that I am. When you translate into Hebrew, that's what it goes back to. Yahweh. That's the Heavenly Father's name. Yahweh. Yeah, that's right. Yo, brother, write it down for the brother. You got a pamphlet or whatever. We got a website too, brothers, in case you want to know. And the son's name, Jesus Christ, is Yahweh Shai. That's the correct way of saying it.
It's not.
Write it down for the brother.
It's not Yaheshua.
No, it's not Yaheshua. It's not I-95 highway. It's not Yahweh. It's Yahweh. It's Yahweh. That's the true name. That's the name that the whole world's gonna feel real soon when America gets fucking destroyed. Go ahead. I'll be good, man. Go ahead. They're from the tribe of Ephraim, man. Boricua. You're an Israelite too, man. Boricua. It means land of the lords, land of the valiants. The caciques. Yeah, read that, and we're gonna close out.
And I will lay, well, let me just read the Bible again. Thus saith Yahweh to these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live.
Yeah, we shall live. And you actually feel alive, man. This truth actually, even though you catch up, we're still captive here in the flesh, but in our minds we're free. Like it says in Micah 2:10, arising in part, but this is not your rest, this ain't our rest, but we're free in our minds. We know that there's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel. Our people are gonna be relieved, man. We're gonna get released from this hell, from this captivity, from this jail sentence. Yeah. Go ahead. Well, you gotta get your mind ready. You gotta get ready to leave this shit, man. Right. You can't be like Lot's wife looking back. This place is about to be destroyed. You know you do? Yeah, join the military, be a cop. You know you gotta do what you gotta do. You work. Of course you gotta work. You don't work, you don't wash your ass. You can't buy a drink and eat. Of course, but know in your mind, man, fuck this place, yo. At the end of the day, God destroys this place now, and those missiles come right now. Let it come faster, man. And deliver our people, because the kingdom of heaven's coming, brother. It might not seem like it to the people, but it's the power of the Most High. He's gonna change shit, bro. It's gonna be a total world shift, spiritually and physically. Physically, these motherfuckers are gonna go down, and we're gonna get raised up. But we gotta start in the mind. We gotta get our minds ready. This is vibration. This is energy. Don't worship his holidays. Don't follow his customs. The white man's not great. He's not Jesus. He's not God. We're the Israelites. Fuck your holidays. We have our own high holy days. That's power, brother. Unite with your brothers. Don't kill your brothers.
So Christmas.
Fuck Christmas. That's his shit. That's right. We have Purim. We have the Feast of Tabernacles. We're in the day of Pentecost. Right now it's a high holy day. Does a lot of our people know about it? No. Why? Because they've been tricked by the devils and now following.
When you say our people, who you talking about?
Israelites. Black, Hispanic. Come on the side, bro. These people here. Negroes, West Indians. This is what they call us. Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, Central American, Mayan Indians, Puerto Rican, Boricuas, Cuban, Cubanos, Arawak Indians, Tainos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, Naphtali, the Gaucho Indians, Argentina, Chile, Colombian, South America, Uruguay, Paraguay, Asher, Mexicans, Aztecas, Issachar. This is our real names. Whether our people want to accept it or not, they are Israelites. It's not a religion, it's a nationality. We are a nation of people. This is one nation. We are God's chosen people.
That's right.
What we're preaching is liberation. This is true liberation. Hey, everything starts from the mind first. When you draw something, what does the artist do? It starts with the mind.
Facts.
Right. And and then it plays out in the physical realm. Everything starts in the spirit realm. So the God said, you know what? Prophesy America being destroyed, I'm gonna bang on this shit. And that's what we're doing now. The Heavenly Father, what
In
happened?
the word scripture. The root word in scripture is script. You write the script out, so you have to act it out.
Yeah.
So everything was written out, now we all playing out what was written. Right.
Nice.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 6. And I will lay sinews.
Hey, Kendrick Lamar said he's an Israelite. He said, don't call me black no more, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. So this word is getting out, man.
Right.
Good.
And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, ye shall live.
Right, we're coming out that dead state, that slavery state, not knowing who we are, not knowing our nationality, not knowing our customs, not knowing our high holy days, not knowing who our enemy is. God loves everybody. See? That's powerful, man. Right? They don't want you to know that. They want you to love everybody while they rape, rob, and murder you still. Their foot still in your ass.
Ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above.
That's right. And a lot of our people, they're going to stay in that dead state till the missiles come. The majority of it, it's not like every, see, as you can see, a lot of our people don't want to listen. It's only for elect few, Lord willing, you'll probably be elect. It ain't going to be for everybody to be delivered. A lot of our people going to die in this place. They love this place too much. They don't want to let it go. They love their jail sentence. They love their captivity, man. It's only going to be an elect few. The 144,000 they elect, that's going to get risen up out of here. That's ready to get the fuck out of here. That's sighing and crying. The Bible says the men that sign that cry. We sign and cry for this shit, man. We sign and cry for what people going through. See our women looking like whores. We sign and cry on that. Seeing our brothers shooting each other. We sign and cry on that, man. Read, keep reading.
You already know.
I beheld,
They
lo,
gonna pay, brother. We'll see.
They gonna pay. They all gonna pay, y'all.
That's right, man.
Right.
All them doubles. I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Israel, I'm glad.
We're about to get liberated,
Teach,
brother.
brother. I know.
There's gonna be payback for this.
Oh yeah.
Any one of our people that come against this, anyone that comes against this, our people, they're a bunch of coons and they're gonna die, man.
That's right.
You already know. You ever check out what they call Advance TV, Advance TV?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Other people networking to other
Yeah.
organizations.
Hey, brother, look, Kendrick Lamar, we're gonna keep using it. He said he's an Israelite, Kendrick Lamar. So this word is coming out, and they're gonna go down. The top dogs, man. You know this shit.
You know what the thing about it? Black brothers gotta stop messing with white women. I'm telling you, brother.
You know what it is,
I'm trying to
brother?
say it, though. It is what it is. I'm
Listen,
telling you.
brother. You know what it is? Brothers fall in love with them white women. That's the problem. Because guess what? Those white women are all women anyway.
Yeah.
right?
They are slaves, man.
You got
They are
that right, but they
concubines.
turn
But they
around.
fall in love with them. That's the
Right, he
problem.
turn around. That's what the white man does.
Yeah.
He send them girls.
No, they showed you can get out.
Yeah.
Yo, you got real live shit like that,
You
bro.
already know.
I thought I already got in a situation to get. I went to go get some coffee in Short Hills, and I saw some pretty ass Edomite girl. She was trying to throw me to play.
Oh, yeah.
And the movie Get Out gave it to play. I get the trick. You look too good at the trick. When we call him brother, no, I kill him. I kill him. How much is I want to jail?
Oh shit.
You know, you stupid. Crazy Dominican nigga. I told you about the white girl.
And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, son of man.
Prophesy unto the wind. So whether people hear us or not,
Yeah, I think we stopped.
hey man, we still gonna teach. And it's a
Off and
beautiful
on,
thing. You got
off and
brothers
on.
coming in, listening. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you part of the elect, man. You know, that's what it's about. So you elect whoever the Lord wants, not us. Our job is just to teach. He chooses who he wants. It's a net. This is a net. And the word is in the internet. So the internet being pushed out, and the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, so they choose who they want. All right, I want to keep him. All right, they heard the word, but fuck him. I don't want him. So this is the Lord's will. We have no power. We can't help but come out here, brother. Even if you don't want to come out, if the Father wants you out, you will come out here in a wheelchair. You gonna do the Father's will. You're gonna bop you upside your head. You gotta chop your arm off to go out.
Like Jonah.
Like Jonah. We can't help but do it. And guess what? You start loving to do this. We love to do
When
this.
we leave from here, we can't wait to come back.
We can't wait to come back.
Yeah.
We can't wait to be around the brothers. Good?
Quick precept. It's St. John 15 and 16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit may remain.
May remain, man.
So, but the
Y'all-
churches say what? Who want to come up here and
Anybody,
choose
yeah.
Jesus?
You know why
It
they
don't
say
work
that?
like that.
You know
it's
why
who
they
the
say
Lord wants. Yeah, because it's a business. They want money. But the Lord, you can't choose the Lord. The Lord got to choose you.
You could cheese lies and make mad money. That church is a hustle. You could go there and cheese lies and make money, but we teach the truth. And them faggots, lesbians, telling women to get in order and wear dresses, stop dressing like whores. Women got money. You don't see no women around here. They don't want to hear the truth, man. We struggle, man. And we're the real priests. We're the real priests, man. Not these fuckers out here in the churches. But then we'll close it out through doing that chapter.
Prophesy, son of man, and say unto the wind, thus saith Yahweh, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
They may live.
So I prophesied as he commanded me.
We were commanded to prophesy.
Right.
So this is a military, we're under strict orders. It's not going out there being no white people. No. The Lord said, teach. He said, teach, and I should turn my fishermen to hunters. The Heavenly Father through his son, when it's time to get busy, he's gonna let it know. But there's gonna be a race war in this country. Blacks, Hispanic, and American, they're gonna go head up with the white man. There's gonna be a violent, it's gonna be the great race war that's coming. That's what's coming, man. Right, but our job is not to be going around doing some RPG shit. No, our job is to teach the word, man. We gotta teach it, because if we get out of line, we're gonna get jacked up. You gotta listen to the general, man. When the general says something, you gotta listen. So the father said to teach. But you got guys out there that say, oh, you guys are pussy, you ain't doing nothing. But them same dudes, when you get locked up, they ain't gonna say no commissary money, man. A lot of people are full of shit, man. We are doing something. We're doing the greatest thing. Teaching the word, that's real bullets, man. That's real hollow tip bullets. Yeah, that's changing lives. My life was changed. All these bullets' lives was changed, man. I was out there crazy too, bugged out of my mind. Until the Lord opened my eyes, man. This is being grateful. Thank you, Father, for waking me up to who I am. I'm gonna try to serve you to the best if I can until death. And then you got brotherhoods that's in that same mind frame. That's when you get that brotherhood, man. This brotherhood's tight. You got brothers that care about each other, man. Because like my rent, I don't have no rent money. I make a phone call, I got my rent money. Bro, I just lost my job. I'm here. They're gonna give me money, man. That's brotherhood, man. This ain't brotherhood out here. This ain't brotherhood. This ain't nationhood. Motherfuckers sleeping with each other's wives and shit, shooting each other, killing each other, plotting on you. This ain't no. But you see this right here? This is brotherhood, man. This is family, man. Just by people seeing this right here and how we move, that's enough to say this is the truth, man. This is how our people gonna be liberated. This is how we're gonna be lifted off these curses, man.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood upon.
They live. We alive, man.
Yep.
Right?
And stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Exceeding great army. You talk about the house of David. The Lord's raising up King David and the mighty men. He's raising us back up. And these devils are afraid because they know about history. They know how we got turned out in the ancient world. And they know we're about to get turned out now. That's why they're going to try to move on us real soon, man. What?
And he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, our bones are dried, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from our parts. Therefore prophesy and say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, our power. Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves.
Undertaker, like Undertaker, when you'll come out going against Cain. They're Cain, man. We're coming out that dead state. We're coming out that dead state, not knowing who we are. Calling ourselves black, calling ourselves Puerto Rican, Dominican, all them slave names. That's royalty. This is royalty. This truth is only for royal people. You got a royal class mentality, this truth is for you. It's for VIP. That's VIP, man. VIP mentality, royalty mentality, king mentality. We're coming back to that state, but it starts with the mind first. Our people don't got that king mentality. They want to love everybody. That's not king mentality. Telling the white man, you're my fucking slave. I'm not equal to you, you red piece of shit. That's a king mentality. Good.
And bring you into the land of Israel. And ye shall know.
Bring us to the land of Israel. That's sovereignty. The Lord's going to give us our land back. Right?
Before he do that, he gonna use the Russians and the other nations to bomb the rocks up out of there, man. Yeah, he gonna clean that land because they eating kosher pig. They got the biggest gay parade over there in Tel Aviv. So the land of Israel is polluted and corrupt, man. So before that, you got two cleanses. You got water. The Lord, you brought the first time, the first death. And you got the second death, which is fire. So fire cleanse too, like water cleanse. So the Lord got to cleanse that land with thermonuclear fire. Then he gonna bring us back in there.
That's
It's a beautiful way. None of this. All this shit's gonna be fucking wiped.